know that exercising and eating healthy are the most common methods to lose weight, but have you ever heard of the keto diet? In this video, we are going to talk about what the keto diet is, how to follow it, and how to realize if it's working for your body. Be sure to stay until the end of this video to find out if the keto diet works for your body. You won't believe how easy it is to try this. And if you end up deciding to go through with this diet, you could start today. First things first, what is the keto diet? The ketogenic diet is a very low-carb, high-fat diet that shares many features with the Atkins and low-carb diets. It involves drastically reducing carbohydrate intake and replacing it with fat. This process puts your body into a metabolic state called ketosis. When this happens, your body becomes incredibly efficient at burning fat for energy. Ketogenic diets can cause significant reductions in blood sugar and insulin levels. A ketogenic diet is an efficient way to lose weight and lower risk factors for disease. Studies uncovered that the ketogenic diet can sometimes be as effective for weight loss as a low-fat diet. This diet is so satisfying that you can burn belly fat without keeping track of your calories. A summary of 13 studies found that following a very low-carb, ketogenic diet was better than a low-fat diet when it comes to weight loss. Those who went through the keto diet were able to lose 2 pounds more than the group that followed a low-fat diet. But wait, there's more. It also led to reductions in diastolic blood pressure and triglyceride levels. Another study in 34 older adults found that those who followed a ketogenic diet for 8 weeks lost 5 times as much total body fat as those who followed a low-fat diet. The increased ketosis lowers blood sugar levels, and improved insulin sensitivity may also play a key role. Now that we know the basic concepts, let's go over the steps to follow a keto diet. Eliminate carbs. Check food labels and look for 20 to 50 grams of carbs or fewer per day. Stock up on staples. Buy meat, cheese, whole eggs, nuts, oils, avocados, oily fish, and cream, as these are now staples in your diet. Consume lots of vegetables. Fat sources are high in calories, so base each meal on low-carb veggies to fill your plate and help keep you feeling full. Veggies will also provide a lot of nutritional value to your body. Experiment. A ketogenic diet can still be very interesting and tasty. You can even make ketogenic pasta, bread, muffins, brownies, puddings, ice cream, etc. Build a plan. It can be hard to find low-carb meals for when you're on the go. As with any diet, it's important to have a plan and go to snacks or meals. Find what you love. Continue to try different things within the keto diet parameters until you find a comfortable eating routine. Track progress. Take photos, measurements, and monitor your weight every 3 to 4 weeks. Make sure you're getting enough vegetables at every meal and keep portion sizes moderate. Stick with water. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water and try to stay off sodas and juices. Don't drift away from your goal. Diets only work if you keep up with them for a long time. Maintain your habits if you want to see results. As you learn more and more about this rare diet, you might have some common questions you want to answer before jumping into the process. Is it safe? This eating plan certainly contradicts most people's understanding of a healthy, balanced diet that typically promotes consuming protein, fat, and carbohydrates. From an evolutionary point of view, ketosis is a normal adaptive response that helps humans to go through periods of scarcity throughout history. Today, this natural physiological mechanism has been used by several low-carb diet followers. Following such a diet means you will be replacing carbs with foods rich in fat and protein. And if you follow it over a long time, this may have unfavorable consequences. Who should be more careful about following a ketogenic diet? Diabetic people are the ones that face a big risk if they ever decide to follow a ketogenic diet. Anyone who has blood sugar level issues. Also, anyone with kidney disease or a family history of such should consult their GP. Are there any long-term effects of this diet? Some long-term effects associated with ketosis are very rare and temporary. These have to do with dehydration. In case you happen to experience consequences, it will most likely be a headache, dry mouth, bad breath, fatigue, and nausea. In this case, make sure that you are consuming plenty of gut-friendly foods like leafy greens, fermented vegetables, and certain fats like butter, which provides butyric acid, a gut-supportive short-chain fatty acid. Why the keto diet is not working for me. Now, let's say you've started following a keto diet for some weeks now and nothing seems to have changed, at least in a positive way. Here are some possible reasons behind your process not being successful. Not tracking carbohydrates. On the ketogenic diet, you want to follow the macronutrient ratio of low carb, adequate protein, and high fat. It may seem obvious, but one of the most significant rules of keto success is to track your carb intake because hidden carbs can slip in unnoticed. Carbs are everywhere. As much as you might try to avoid them altogether, that's just not possible. Although carbs generally make up 5% of your diet on keto, the exact amount of how much you can tolerate and still stay in a state of ketosis varies a bit from person to person. It's a good idea to use a handy tracker and input what you eat to watch your carb amounts, at least for the short term, so you can see how you react to different foods. Be careful with your blood sugar when you're eating carbs. When you have a lot of glucose in your blood, your fat loss process is likely to slow down. Not eating enough calories. If you're trying to lose weight, you'll probably think that eating less calories is a good thing. But if you cut out carbs and also have to stick to the normal protein, it's likely to end up not eating enough calories from fat. Plus, most Americans grew up falsely learning that fat, especially saturated fat, was bad for their health. If you still believe that, you might be struggling to eat enough calories from fat each day. Never forget this. On the keto diet, your main fuel source is fat. Not consuming enough calories can be detrimental over time. Low-calorie consumption can put your body in starvation mode, which means it will hold on to stored body fat. It can also negatively affect your hormones and other functions of your body, especially in women. Not considering nutrition. A lot of people only think about the high-fat and low-carb aspects of the keto meal plan. But that doesn't mean it's a free-for-all to throw nutrition out the window. This means high-quality fats and proteins and lots of vegetables to give you a nutrition-dense plate of food at every meal. Pay attention to these signs. Even though you might be doing everything right, following a keto diet can still not feel right. The bottom line is, keto diet isn't for everybody. Notice the following signs. If you sense any of them as you follow a keto diet, then we recommend you drop it. The idea of eating that much fat makes you want to puke. While experts differ on specific estimates, maintaining ketosis could require eating 80 to 90% fat. That's a lot. If you jump in this diet and the fat you're consuming makes you feel sick, then the keto diet is not for you. Of course, you can give yourself some time to get used to it. But if this goes on for a few weeks, then it's time to try something else. You're not losing weight. The truth is most people start a keto diet to lose a few pounds. So it's simple. If you're not losing any weight after a few weeks, then the keto diet is not working for you. Before abandoning it, you can incorporate other methods like intermittent fasting, but always stay on top of your weight. You're an athlete, or your body just runs better on glucose. While a few athletes praise keto, numerous studies over the past few decades show carbohydrates are the primary macronutrient to sustain and improve physical performance. So, if you're an athlete and feel that the keto diet has affected your performance, then stick to a diet with carbs in it and forget about keto.